Arsenic is a chemical element that occurs naturally in many forms in soil, rock, and groundwater. It's important to understand that the presence of arsenic in a rock does not necessarily make it dangerous. Depending on its form, arsenic in rocks may be either mobile or non-mobile in the environment. What are the forms of arsenic in the Yadar ore body? In mineralogical studies to date, arsenic has only been observed in, substituted into, a mineral named pyrite. Pyrite, commonly referred to as fool's gold, is found in many different rock types. Unlike arsenic in soils or water, the arsenic that's contained in pyrite in the Yadar ore body is non-mobile, provided it's not directly exposed to air and water for prolonged periods of time during the years. What happens to arsenic when we mine and process Yadar ore to extract lithium and boron? First, when the ore is to be mined, rocks come to the surface via a shaft and are crushed in preparation for chemical processing. During these activities, the ore will not be exposed to air and water for sufficient time for the pyrite to degrade and release the contained arsenic. Also, in the subsequent digestion and chemical processing steps, the chemistry-related conditions being applied prevent degradation of the pyrite. Second, the process has been specially designed to extract lithium and boron by dissolving the mineral yadarite. Under these chemical conditions, pyrite and the associated arsenics are preserved in their natural state. What happens to the arsenic in the Yadar processing residue, and how is the residue stored long term? After processing, residue containing pyrite and associated arsenic is filtered and then passed through a dryer to remove some moisture in order to allow the residue to be stacked in a geotechnically stable manner. Dried residue has a very low permeability that restricts ingress of air and water. Stacking of the residue involves its placement and compaction in layers in a purpose-built, managed landfill, which is designed to minimize exposure to air and water. Hence, the release of arsenic from pyrite will be significantly inhibited. The tests that were carried out showed that the content of arsenic in the waste generated by yadarite processing is below the legally defined values. The landfill solution is a system of multiple impermeable barriers at the top and bottom of the landfill, which includes a system for water seepage collection, with the collected water being directed to water treatment and recycling. This facility will be built to and protected by the highest standards, compliant with the regulations of the Republic of Serbia and the European Union. After closure of the mine, Rio Tinto will continue to monitor all the potential impacts that are designed to prevent any contamination of the surrounding environment. We understand there are concerns about the transparency of monitoring results. In collaboration with the local community, we would establish a joint monitoring group, which will include members of the community and independent experts. We are committed to transparency and dedicated to publishing all monitoring data in time intervals defined by regulations.